At this stage you would need to decide which material is the most suitable for your design. The first material to think about is acrylic. Acrylic is a transparent plastic material with outstanding strength, stiffness and clarity. Acrylic is also water resistant, which means it won't be damaged by rain or any other liquids. Acrylic also comes in a wide range of colours, which means you don't have to paint it after you've finished. Acrylic, however, does scratch easily and is stained by grease and oil. The other disadvantage of using acrylic is it distorts. This happens because acrylic bends easily during construction. Acrylic is also expensive compared to other materials. It is a good idea to stick down an image or a small sample of the material to help you think about the qualities. You should try to explain the advantages and disadvantages of each material to help you decide which is best for your design. For example, if I used acrylic for my design, then the advantages might be that it comes in a range of different colours, which means people can choose their favourite colour for the keyring design. You also need to consider the disadvantages. For example, it scratches easily, which means if the keyring's in your pocket with other keys, they could scratch it and it wouldn't look very good for long. The second material option is MDF. This stands for medium density fibre board. It is an engineered wood product. MDF is fairly cheap compared to natural timber. It saves trees as often is made from recycled wood or parts of a tree that aren't used. It's also easy to paint compared to natural wood. It doesn't have knots or kinks which disturb the smooth surface. MDF is resistant to some insects, as some chemicals are used to preserve the product when making it. It can be painted or stained and given a look just like real wood. MDF has no grain as it's not a natural product. It's easy to cut and drill without being damaged. MDF is comparatively weaker than wood. It can crack or split under extreme stress. MDF absorbs water quicker than wood, so MDF may swell. It doesn't take nails or screws easily. It also contains VOC, which is containing urea formaldehyde. This can cause irritation to lungs and eyes. Dust produced during the manufacture of MDF is harmful to breathe. Again, you need to consider the advantages of MDF in relation to your design. For example, MDF can be painted easily, which means it will look good and won't take a long time to paint, which saves time and money. Make sure you also give the disadvantage of MDF, such as MDF is weaker than wood, which means it won't last long before it breaks. The third possible material option is corrugated cardboard. Corrugated cardboard is a material consisting of fluted corrugated sheet of card and one or two flat linear boards. It is used to make cardboard boxes. Corrugated cardboard is lightweight and thus very convenient to handle. The raw material is quite inexpensive, which makes this material highly affordable compared to other available alternatives. Corrugated cardboard have good printing and graphic capabilities, which means you can add a design easily. Another advantage is that recycled corrugated cardboard is readily available in most people's houses and businesses for free. Under pressure, corrugated cardboard may get deformed. Corrugated cardboard will also soften when wet and break apart. You will need to consider the advantages and disadvantages of corrugated cardboard in relation to your design. For example, corrugated cardboard is lightweight, which means it won't weigh your pocket down and make you feel uncomfortable. Make sure you also give the disadvantages of corrugated cardboard, such as, because corrugated cardboard deforms under pressure, it can easily be crushed when in your pocket. The fourth possible material option is pewter. Pewter is malleable, which means you are able to hammer it or press it into shape without it breaking or cracking. It is a metal alloy and composes of 85 to 99% tin, and then mixed with other metals. Pewter is easy to work with, it's easy to cut, file and smooth. pewter is fairly cheap. This makes the making process much faster than other metals. The lower melting point also makes it quicker to make items. It can also be polished to a high shine, making it look good. Pewter is not as strong as other metals with a higher melting point. High stress products, which means items that are used often, shouldn't be made from pewter because it scratches and dints and bends easily. Again, you will need to consider the advantages of pewter in relation to your design. For example, pewter is malleable, which means it's easy to work with, which will save time and money when making. Make sure you also give the disadvantage of pewter, such as it shouldn't be used for high stress items, and a keyring will be thrown in a bag or in your pocket and banged around on your keys, which could damage it easily. Finally, you will need to decide which material will be best for your design. Make sure you explain why you would have made that decision clearly. For example, I have chosen pewter because I think it would look better shiny and it would be easy to work with. This would mean more people would buy the keyring and it would be faster to make, which means I'd be able to make more money.